Hey guys, I am back. I am Joshua Gilliard, the creator, founder, and Queen of the Ratchet. And it is a beautiful, rainy Thursday afternoon in Atlanta, Georgia. And, I'm just sitting here getting some content done for everyone and thinking about how effed up things are right now, but also understanding that things are going to get better. Um, it sucks, right? A lot of things are sucking right now. A lot of things are very depressing right now. And the best thing that I think that we can do, and I say we, I mean you for yourself, is to take care of yourself and be very careful on what you choose to put in your brain, because people will post stuff online to get a reaction. And I was there, like I would get down and get into this rabbit hole of like all these conspiracy theories and like the world is ending and this needs to happen and I need to get a gun and all this. And it just boils down to the fact that we got to take care of ourselves. And I'm just going to speak on the Breonna Taylor situation for just a second. It sucks. It sucks. It's very, very saddening. My thoughts on it were, why now? Why not months before this? Why are you waiting till now to do it? Why do it when the election is coming up? And it's just an effed up situation all around. And rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. I know people are angry. I know people are upset. And you are allowed to feel how you want to feel. Register to vote if you're able to vote. That is so important, guys. I know a lot of people are like, well, voting doesn't matter. Presidents are elected. They're selected. They want us minorities, especially black people, to believe that our vote does not matter. Fill out your 2020 census, please. Please. They don't want you to fill it out. The only way that you create change is through education, voting, and taking action. It's good to be on social media. Social media is great, but social media can also be a rabbit hole. And if you go down that rabbit hole, you can do more damage to yourself mentally than you may think. So that's what I wanted to talk about first. I've been also in this place of like, I tell y'all all the time, I do therapy, I do counseling, I have a life coach right now. And I'm just, my reprogramming on life and why I am here and the purpose of me being here is just starting to change day by day by day. I used to want to be in a relationship and be with a man, but you know what? I don't need a man to make it happen. I get off being free. I don't need a man to make me feel good. I get off doing my thing. I don't need a ring around my finger to make me feel complete, to make me bring me down. That's a PCD song. If you don't know who the Pussycat Dolls is, that's what that is. That was a song I just sung. But yeah, I had a guy over here the other night, and I feel like he was interested in dating me, but I'm not there. I'm in a place of loving myself. And if that person comes along where I'm like, I want to be or like be a partnered with this person, it's going to come. My zodiac sign is Cancer. I love being in relationships. I love the idea of family. I love the home. I love all that. I'm nurturing. I love all that. But I also feel like right now it's time to take care of myself. Sometimes it's also time to like get off of social media. Distance myself away from things that aren't beneficial to my mental state or helping me grow. I also feel like the other way to create change is through self. This world is effed up. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff that's messed up. But I don't want to believe, and I say this to y'all like I don't want y'all to believe, but I don't want to believe the world is going to end if Donald Trump gets elected as president of the United States again. And I think if I keep down this rabbit hole of thinking that, if it does happen, I'm not saying when, because you know what? Hopefully things will work out and then we can start to make the change we're going to see. Because also, I don't want to believe that changing a president is going to fix everything. Because this is a lot. This is going to be a lot of every human being taking the time to examine themselves and fix themselves first. I was running into a situation for years in my early adulthood where I was trying to fix other people and do for other people and make sure they're good and being very passive. And I forgot about the one thing that truly matters. Myself. Me. I forgot to check in. And there were days I would go and I would get mad. I would do things I didn't want to do. You know, I wasn't trusting the people I need to trust. It was affecting my career, my acting career. I started putting myself in a box. I had this audition. I had 2 auditions. But the one on both of them, like I'm not really a fan right now of auditioning. More so for the fact because I think it gets in the way of me creating content. And the first audition I went to, you know, I always like psych myself out of it, or the mindset I go in with is, let's get this over with. I got things to do. I got things on my plate, which isn't the right mindset to have. So when I go into the audition, it's not about me booking. It's about me saying, let's get this over with. And the ego kicks in and I have this guard up. It's not beneficial to me. And I was saying to myself, this is a waste of my time, but it's also a waste of the person's time because I'm not putting myself forward in a good light. So I had another audition on, what was it? Sunday. It was for open call for a TV show on OWN network. And I looked at the character and I read it and I was like angry because it didn't seem like my voice. Didn't seem like my essence. I felt like I couldn't play it because I wasn't masculine enough. I felt like I was just psyching myself out the character. Called my friend over FaceTime on my computer and we're going to do the audition and I could not get the lines. I had the lines. But because I had developed this box of what I thought I could do or what the possibility is of what I could do, I couldn't get to the next level. Why am I telling y'all this story? Because right now, I, you, me, everyone, we're all creating a box of what's going to happen, especially if you're in America. And sometimes we have to destroy this box that we created. I'm not saying that the world ain't effed up. I'm not saying that there isn't racists out in this world. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying that there's something going on that's really strange this year. I'm saying that the only way that we can fix this is each of us has to fix our own selves. Nobody can do it for us. A president ain't gonna fix us. A president ain't gonna fix us. The protests are great. I think protesting is great. I protested when this stuff first started happening. I registered people to vote. I might start doing it again. Hopefully, I can. But I think the best thing that each of us can do is educate ourselves and reprogram ourselves and get out of this box that we created. I am to a point right now where I'm not trying to seek white approval. I've been at that point. I'm like, I'm not seeking white approval. I'm not seeking heterosexual normative approval. I'm just going to be my authentic, full out self because at the end of the day, girl, I only got one life. I'm only in this physical being for one time in my life and I got to be me. bitch. I got to be me. Right? Like, you got to be you. I got to be me. So I know everybody's a little down. And if you're not down, I know that things are going through your head. How could it not? How could it not? How could you not feel anything? Maybe you can. But there's just a lot going on right now. And I know everybody wants to play Captain Save a Hoe, but you can't save a hoe until you save yourself. Ooh, that is such a fucking word. Y'all heard that? You want to be Captain Save a Hoe, but you can't save a hoe until you save yourself. With that being said, I hope that you all are following everything that's Joshua Gilliard and Queen of the Ratchet. Till next time. Bye, y'all.